Hello everybody, HK Takio here, and we are back. We are back to battles, we're back to the season. Today we bring you the week 1 of the PWC. We're going up against Justin. Justin was in the D-League last season and he managed to win. It just happens to be that I was his mentor, so yeah, I mean obviously that's why he won. Not just kidding, Justin had a really good team and he managed to win, so he moved up to the main league. So we're gonna try to give Justin a really warm welcome here by beating him, which is kind of messed up, but that's how these league matches go, man. So yeah, Justin had a very scary team. He had the matchup, in my opinion, because he didn't bring it, but he had a Magearna and a Megalarias, also a Mamoswine, and Arcanine, and Shaman, and Lantern, which completely washed up Coco. So he just has such a good matchup against my team. But I tried to build the best of my abilities and put a team of 6 that can put in work. Let's review my team real quick. First of all, we have here Mega Scizor, physically defensive, basically to take on the Mamoswine, because otherwise the thing completely destroys my entire team. With Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Roost, and Defog. First, I had an offensive Scizor, but I can't speak today. But offensive Scizor, I don't know, it just kind of died down on me, so I just went defensive. Also, Defog supports the team, just not to get wore down in case Justin try to bring Hazard Attack, which he can. He has the options to. Next up, we have a Dragon Dance, Zygarde, with a Dragon Dance, Outrage, 1000 Arrows, and Extreme Speed. Pretty generic and basic DD set. However, this thing put in work if Mamoswine goes down. He has things like a Fag, things like Shaman who can take a hit, but like Zygarde was still hitting very hard and leaving weekend for my other mons. And yeah, next mon we have is a Scarf Virizion. I don't know how to fucking say that name. But Virizion is it's just a good mon to bring against him, because he's only fighting resist. It is the Cofagrigus. If I get rid of that, we should have Greninja and Marowak, and obviously like Zygarde and things. I just think I have to weaken it down. Virizion can come in clutch. It's physically Virizion, because he has the chances. So I don't want to bring special one and then he completely walls me with Chansey, which I didn't expect him to bring, but he did ended up bringing. So hope Virizion puts in work here. We have Leaf Blade, Close Combat, X-Scissor for the Megalari, did a little bit more. And I mean, it was super effective. And then Retaliate. Retaliate is just some tech there that could have come in clutch, but sadly we didn't even get the chance to use it. Next we have Seismitoad. He would bring an offensive Seismitoad with Rain Dance, Scald, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. Seismitoad has a pretty good matchup because it's like basically Scald's the Arcanine, Ice Punch the Shaman, even though Shaman like does 400 damage to me if I take a hit. It can like hit the Cofag like pretty hard, but still Cofag and the walls. It can hit the Chansey very hard with Earthquakes. It hits the Lantern with Earthquakes and hits Mamo with the Earthquakes and Scalds and stuff. So yeah, I thought Seismitoad offensive Toad had a good matchup. Also, I had Rain first on the first plan to bring this time was Rain with like Pelipper, and then I had some Rain Dance, Weezing, but that didn't. Like I did some mock battles because like my matchup was so difficult, and yeah, so this team in front of you right now is the one that worked the most. Next up we have Marowak, which is Stealth Rocker this week with a Flare Blitz, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Shadow Bone. It's holding the Cassie Berry. This was meant to take on a Magearna. For example, Chief Gear Magearna with like with like Dazzling Gleam, Thunderbolt, and like Shadow Ball that completely destroys my team. It's just 6 of those. So Marowak here was supposed to take a hit from the Magearna and hit back with a Flare Blitz or an Earthquake if I had like Rain going. And then also it's slower than a Trick Room Magearna with like 0 IVs and stuff. So like if you bring Trick Room Magearna, Marowak can come in, take a hit. The Cassiber is just for the Shadow Ball option, and then hit back with the Flare Blitz. and I will speed Magearna on Trick Room, obviously. Last but not least, we have our pretty much our main win con on Choice Specs Greninja here. Choice Spec Greninja spec in the Hydro Pump, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Miniature, nothing new, nothing crazy. But it puts in work. It like kills the Arcanine. It does a lot of damage to defensive Shaman. It kills offensive Shaman. It does a lot to Kofag with Dark Pulse. Chansey's the problem for it though. But like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 physical threats, 5 because like Seismitoad is physical. So we basically have fucking 5 physical mons and then 1 special mon. So yeah. Then Lantern can be annoying, but Dark Pulses, Specs Dark Pulses are gonna hurt, and then Mamoswine obviously gets destroyed by the Hydro Pump. So yeah, let's stop rambling and get to the match. He brought the Arcanine, Shaman, Kofag, Chansey, Lantern, and the Mamoswine. I don't do team builders. I just mentioned the sets and the mons I bring. Why do I bring them? I'm just too lazy to do team builders. So yeah, that's why it take like 5 minutes from the video just to explain my team. So we'll play. We're gonna lead with Greninja as he leads with the Lantern. As I saw that there was his lead, I thought this thing might be Scarfed. That's why I go into Seismitoad. And because I assumed this thing was Scarfed, I go for a nice one, expecting the Shaman to come in. But he just stays in and goes for a Hidden Power Grass, which that really sucks. I should have hit this thing with an Earthquake, which I do right now. He hits his Sugar, but still does 76%. So 2 Earthquakes would have blown this thing back. Sadly, our Seismitoad goes down very early in the game at turn 3. Now Greninja can come in there and revenge kill or pick up momentum, which is what we do because he switches. He goes into Chansey as we go for a U-turn. And now we're gonna go into Marowak because we can get free rocks here. We are Rockhead. If we were Lightning Rod, it would have been much better because Chansey usually carry like Toxic or Protect or whatever. But yeah, we're just gonna start hitting this thing because we're Berry and not the bone, the item the Marowak carries or whatever. Then Flare Blitz is not gonna be doing much damage. However, we thankfully burn it. We would have burned eventually because as you're gonna see, he's gonna keep wish protecting for a very long time. We're just gonna keep going for the Flare because that's a not drawback play. Many times when he clicks Wish, I kinda click Earthquake in case he went Arcanine, and if it was offensive, it would have like died. But no, he just kept Wish protecting with his Chansey. But Marowak is in here just chilling, just clicking Flare Blitz. Thanks to Rockhead, we are not dying to Recoil, which is amazing. This is why I run Rockhead. But what you call it? Lightning Rod would have been good too. You'll see why later on. But yeah, just keep switching, protecting, just things that Chansey does. This is why I did not expect this thing to come. Kinda expected Mega Lati over it. Here we go, he switches now. Okay, so he goes into the Kofag. We go for the Flare Blitz, and it does 34 damage. And that kinda tells me that this thing, it's kinda offensive, so we have a chance to 2-hit KO here. It's a roll, because we get 47 in the first one, but now we can get like up to oh, he goes for the Hex, and that's where Berry comes in through and eats that up. So now we could go again for another Shadow Bone, because I just want to weaken that thing for Zygarde. But he goes ahead and sack Lantern. Incoming Gator. Gator. Yeah, it's Gator. Anyways, no, incoming Mamoswine. We have to go into our Caesar, which is no Mega yet. It does 32. That's literally nothing. I should have seen from that this was actually a special Mamo. Thankfully, he gets a mineral with Hidden Power Fire, and then we get to Roost off. And then the next, here, let me pause here real quick, because this was crucial. Because that 50, that's a mineral. It does from 50, I think it does straight up from 50 to like 56. So I think he had to get a max roll with the first one to kill, which he didn't. He got a mineral. A mid roll also would have lived, and I roosted off. But my best play here was to bullet punch 100%, because if I roosted here, as you can see, he got the 55 roll next turn, so he would have killed me, and he would have basically a full health Mamo. And then after the match, he told me this was Berry Mamo, so like that would be really bad, because then Greninja wouldn't be able to revenge. But yeah, we're gonna bullet punch, and sadly we died to the next Hidden Power because he gets a full on max roll, but that's completely fine. Now we're going to Zygarde. And I kind of predicted the Kafag, but like I don't want to risk my Zygarde, so I'm just gonna go for the E-Speed. And we're gonna Dragon Dance in case he has Will-O-Wisp, but he goes for the Hidden Power Ice. It does literally nothing, and now we can kill this thing off with 1,000 arrows. However, he can come in with Shaman next, and offensive Shaman has a shot to die, but look at this thing. It's fully on defensive Shaman. I kinda should have seen that coming, because like Zygarde was a threat to his team. But yeah, fully on defensive Shaman, kills me with Seed Flare. Here we go Greninja, and he goes into Chansey, which is kind of the obvious play. We're gonna go for the Dark Pulse here, because Dark Pulse is stab, so it does a little more to Chansey. And then we do 17 damage here, and then thankfully we do 15 on the next one. 14 would have been a full-on min roll, so he technically could have lived if I got like a fully min roll, because he was like 14 on the dot. He goes Arcanine here, and we're going to Marowak. This is where I wish I would have Lightning Rod, because this thing would not be able to touch me. Here he switches, so I kind of thinking that thing's Scarf, but we're gonna go for an Earthquake as he goes into Shaman, which is really well played. If I would have gone for Flare Blitz though there, I would have like stunned on him. Anyways, he's Rest aside Flare Blitz, and that does a lot of damage. So here I know he's gonna go Arcanine 100%, because like he's not gonna let his Shaman die, because I have a Greninja and a Beerus. So I go for Earthquake, and this Arcanine is going to live on 2, which sucks really bad, because now he actually shows the Lychee Berry, which is kinda cool. I thought he was gonna go for Wild Charge here, but he starts Morning Sun as a Flare Blitz, and then that's why I Flare Blitz there. If I would have Earthquake, I would have done more damage, probably kill. But now I start Earthquake because I see that he's has no intention of switching out, even though he's a +1. I guess he's just, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm sacking Marowak because Greninja kills. If it's, let's say he kills me right now, Greninja just comes in and clicks Hydro Pump. It goes into Shaman, and here we go for another Earthquake. Which this is a good play for him, because now he gets to rest off the damage and then switch out again. So now he rests up as we go into Flare Blitz. He's doing less because we are intimidated, and he's trying to just heal up all his mons just so they can take on Greninja. Incomings Arcanine again, intimidates me, which is really annoying. But we're going to go for Flare Blitz, and now we're just gonna switch out because I know he's gonna offer Morning Sun, and this is getting really annoying. So as he goes into the Morning Sun, now we have Greninja. We click Hydro Pump. We don't mess around here. Let's go Greninja. Hell yeah, boy. We killed the Arcanine. Incoming Shaman. I'm a sack Marowak. His best play is to go for rest 100% of the time, and then like he has to switch, but this game is pretty much ours, because now we go into Greninja and we click Ice Beam no matter what here, because Mamo's like a 10% and 11%, and it's just gonna drop to the Ice Beam. And yes, Shaman here can take one Ice Beam and kill with Seed Flare, but then Veerison kills with the X's or the close combat, and unfortunately we're gonna freeze him. Basically last round of the game we're gonna freeze him. Like I said, it didn't really matter, because it just mattered on the differential, because it would have been 1-0 instead of a 2-0, because let's say Shaman kills me with the Seed Flare, I go into Veerison, it was what, 10? No, it was a 15%. I click close combat and win anyways, because I'm Scarf, and even if it wasn't, I'm sure I'll spit a Shaman. So yeah, we pick up a 2-0 win against Justin. Really good game, my dude. I had a very tough time building for his team, but at the end of the day, he didn't even bring the monster I was more afraid of, Magirna and Megalati. But yeah, that was a hell of a game, and we start with the right foot here, which is amazing. So let's keep going, and thanks Greninja. Oh, another thing, I've been considering switching my Rancor, because like looking at the matchups ahead, it doesn't do much to the team, like it doesn't help much. So I'm considering some FA moves and trades, but we will see what happens. I'll keep you updated, and thanks for watching. This was Takio from Barcelona Garchomps. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.